look at this. It's my blood. They sort of look round. They're not too bad, I don't think. But hey, it's mine. Whoa, we're moving. Whoa, is that a parasite there? Right there? That looks like one.
Could be.
Yeah. Any parasite, like anything I'd like to see stuff like that, or I want to know everything there is to know. So if you got anything to add there, you go right ahead. Because what kind of blood cells are these?
These are red blood cells.
Well, I know that.
They're pretty clumped together.
So is that low oxygen?
Yeah, you'd have a lower oxygen
I'm
environment.
acidic, right?
Looks kind of acidic, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom out. Let's find something better. Let's see if you got. Let's look around.
Yeah.
You likely have some better blood.
So what am I looking at here?
Well, here's some plaque. Let's look at this plaque here.
Ah. More apples. Apple a day. Wow. What's that? Uric acid? Garbage dump of some kind.
Yeah, that's that reddy brown crystal. Yeah, you sometimes have that when people have leaky guts. So
Leaky gut I do have, for sure.
May need to
clean up a little.
Well, it's not that you may need to, it's just that people need to.
Yeah. I understand.
It's not anything new.
Yeah. So there's some things that are swimming around in there.
Yeah, there's gonna be some bacterias in your basic microscopic organisms in here.
Yeah.
The main concentration here should be the reddy brown crystal.
Right.
And that's that's sort of one of the things that you see when people often have leaky gut. You often see that kind of crystal.
So that's a pretty big piece of crystal there.
Yeah, well, you've got like the darker. You see where like the actual like reddy brown crystal. There's a couple of them in there, but then you see the actual overlay, the background.
Yeah.
Is one of yeast and fungus.
Wow, I really gotta help myself.
We see these cells here. We see we have a few more separate cells, but overall here in this picture, anyways, we have a lot of clumping, and we have you could say it'd be a low oxygen environment indicative of inflammation. So let's zoom out again. We'll just pop it out right here like that, and get it into focus. You can see we're out at a wider angle here.
So tell me about this bright patch right
here. That's what we were just looking at.
Yeah.
And now we're just zoomed out, so you can see that most of the sample we certainly don't have that anomaly throughout the sample. It's just we should have mostly red blood cells. That's what we're looking for. You see the blue crystal in the center there. It's not a crystal. It's actually a cell.
That blue one.
Yeah.
So what's happening there?
I was zoom in here and show you.
I've never seen a blue like that before.
They just show up like that blue. I can't find it here. What's going on?
Whoa. You
just,
get dizzy here.
Take me a second here. Here, I'll find it. There's one right there.
There it is, right there.
Right to the middle of the screen.
Right there. And boom. Boom
Why
boom.
can't I see it here?
Wow. Well,
Oh, that's weird. I don't know. I can't. Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's actually sorry. It's right there. That's the basophil. It's not the greatest example. The cells are kind of clumped here, but this spotted thing here, that's a white blood cell. It produces histamine. It's a basophil, and you can see these granules.
I'm a little concerned about the clumping on my
Yeah,
blood.
they're pretty clumped there. Let's I'll see if I can find. Is it all clumped or not or what? Like,
Look at that. What's that?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's just plaque. That looks like just a
Yeah.
classic.
Right there.
That looks like a classic plaque crystal.
Yeah.
Meaning.
There. That looks huge.
Yeah, that's. It almost looks like uric acid. Yeah. Kind of like golden nuggets, you know.
Oh, lovely.
Well, see that they've got that kind of. You know. That looks like uric acid.
Amazing.
And
So I need to cleanse my body. I will cleanse.
let's find you. Where's your? You must have something good in here.
Come on, man! That makes me feel the greatest.
Well, here. You know what we are finding though. Like this, and like this is often one of the most valuable things you can detect in live blood analysis.
Yeah.
Is finding these reddy brown crystals.
So that to me doesn't sound good.
No, this means you're likely auto intoxicating. You're not alleviating your toxins effectively or eliminating your toxins effectively.
More, yeah, yeah. That's try. What is this called? A red what? Clump of garbage.
Actinomycin.
Ah.
I believe it's like a bacteria. Again, I'm not in that field. I've just been trained as a technician in live blood identifying this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
When you see lots of these reddy brown crystals, the people they often present an intestinal disorder.
Ah. Cheers to having a good poop. It's pretty neat to see everything, and I have to cleanse, I think, for myself. This is for me. This is my blood.
No, it's just a notice. You see all the little blue bits there?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are basophils. We talked about that, and it's acceptable on blood work.
So this is a basophil. Those little blue things.
The little blue things are
right
basophils. Basophils, basil.
Yeah, same thing.
Anyways, it's you've got 5 kinds of immune cells in the blood, and this one is the one that you have the least amount of. However, it looks like you've got a little few more than.
Is that bad or good?
We're talking histamine. Histamine, it's a neurotransmitter. It's essential. It obviously plays a role. I couldn't say. It just histamine is an excitatory neurotransmitter, and can present a problem in certain diseases.
I don't want to say too much. That's all good what we said, I think.
Yeah, it's getting close to the edge, right? I'm trying to be as objective as possible. That's the goal.
So I've got 1 minute and 50 seconds left on my video that I want to put up on my channel.
Right.
Is there anything that you could tell the world that's good, beautiful, or awesome, or any message that you have for the world, not necessarily about anything to do with here.
Just take a minute and think of whether or not it's worth it, and have some mindfulness to what you're doing, and don't just follow the herd.
Hey, you heard it, and we got down to 60 seconds, and that's some really nice advice. Don't get in any lineups, and don't follow the herd. So you heard that here about the herd first, right? Anyway, this is a shout out. Also, I have a friend on YouTube that I want to shout out, and I've been encouraged a lot by my friend, and Shawnee Grows. She's always very diligent in what she's doing, and I enjoy her channel. There's a lot of channels on YouTube, but she's an up and coming superstar, and she's encouraged me by asking all kinds of questions. So I appreciate her, and I appreciate everybody. And there's too many to list here. And this is now over. Peace and love.